I was going to say that you have a lot of people right now speaking up for themselves. Obviously, March 24th is another march on Capitol Hill that's
March
happening.
for Our Lives, yeah.
Yeah, so are they speaking up for themselves now because their concerns often fell on deaf ears in the past?
Absolutely. I think young people are saying, your right to an assault weapon doesn't trump a young person's right to feel safe in my school, to, get to continue to live. So tomorrow night, 6 p.m. at Cincinnati City Hall, officials from all over the region, school board members, council members, school superintendents, school board members, state legislators, etc., will be the listening audience, and students not just from the city of Cincinnati, but from all over, high school, college, anyone's welcome. Come share their fears about this issue, share what they believe the right policy remedies are, and we're going to be a captive audience. And just to give you an example, right now in the city of Cincinnati, we have pending legislation on banning bump stocks. So that, there's been a lot of debate around, should teachers be able to carry guns? These are things that even local officials can weigh in and make change on. So we want young people to know that don't just channel your energy and activism into this. Help us listen to your voice and make the needed change.
Well, have you had any opportunities to speak one-on-one with any students that are in the community right now before we head over into this this open mic?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've talked to students, frankly, on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah. Well, what are some of their concerns?
I think they feel, as we've seen, starting with the students in Parkland, but really spreading across the country. The students I've heard from, they don't want their teachers packing heat. They don't think that somebody who says, well, I want to be able to hunt, they don't think that they need an AR-15 to go hunting. I think they believe that there should be universal background checks. But, I'm tomorrow here to listen and then try and help implement. So it's really, look, as I said before, right now I think the young people in the country are making a lot more sense than the adults in the country are. So we want to give them as much of a forum, as much of a platform as we possibly can. Everyone's welcome, 6 p.m. tomorrow evening.
One of the things you just mentioned, state reps, city council members, school officials, everyone will be at this meeting. They're going to be the listening audience. But once you've ingested all of this information, what do you plan to do with it?
Put it to action. So look, we will continue to advocate with the students toward, the members of Congress. But again, there are things that we can control. The bump stocks are one example. Guns in classrooms is another example where local school boards can often have discretion. So we want to take their voices, take their input, and concretely make the change that they're looking for.
Okay, so again, if you can just give us a quick mention, tomorrow 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so Cincinnati City Hall, 801 Plum Street, but don't mistake the fact that it's at City Hall, but it's open to the entire region.
Gotcha.
So we have a school board member from Mason who's going to be there, another school board member from Forest Park, a superintendent from a district well outside the city, a lot of folks part of CPS, private, parochial, anyone's welcome. And look, if you're a parent, a teacher, a coach, and you think, my son, a player on my team is interested in this issue, they want to raise their voice, give them a ride, bring them down to Cincinnati City Hall.